I'm Eric Halpern with YBA Sports. This week's blog will be about the Red Sox hot stove. The Sox are faced with a lot of questions in the offseason. Let's start with some that have already been answered. The Sox decided to pick up David Ortiz's option for 2010, but they did him a huge favor by doing this and agreeing to pay him $12.5 million. He would never have gotten that in the open market. The guy was great, but can't hit lefties anymore. Speaking of lefties, the Sox picked up one from the Marlins. Andrew Miller comes to the Sox, and Dustin Richardson goes to Florida. Now let's look at some of the questions. Are the Sox going to re-sign Victor Martinez and third baseman Adrian Beltre? Sure, as fans, we'd love to have them back, but they are both going to want 3- or 4-year deals. I don't think the Sox will be willing to give them these. There's been a report of an initial offer to Martinez for a 2-year deal for $18 million, but the Tigers are expected to go after him with a better deal. Moving on, there's been a lot of talk about Jason Worth and Carl Crawford. The Sox have shown interest in both of them. Both are great players at their position, but very different players. Crawford seems to dominate the Sox whenever they play. It would be nice to have them on the team. Then there's Jason Worth, a guy who's coming off a career year. He has more power than Crawford, but less speed and didn't do well in the clutch. Who would you rather have join the Sox? I know I'd like to see Crawford in the Red Sox outfield for years to come. Also, getting healthy is definitely a focus for the Red Sox. Dustin Pedroia, Kevin Youkilis, Jacoby Ellsbury, and Mike Cameron all need to do some recovering this offseason. But even if all of them get healthy, will the same Sox team as last year be able to contend in the AL East? No. They need to improve their bullpen depth because that was the biggest reason for the Sox fail this past season. There's been rumors about Dice-K on the trading block, which I'd be fine with. He hasn't been worth the $100 million plus they've spent on him. I'm sick of Papelbon. He's past his prime and he's inconsistent. Maybe we can trade him and Ellsbury for a grade A pitcher. Or batter. So there's been a lot of talk from Theo and the Sox this offseason, but not a lot of action. What do you think they should do? That's all about the Red Sox this week. I'm Eric from YBA Sports.